Hey guys, this is Cholerasc bringing you a series between KTF and Estro played earlier today, June 25th, 2008, and this is set 2, Flash versus Mingu. I actually decided to skip set 1 because it was a turn versus turn with the KTF player Hery. And honestly, I don't think he's a very good player. I didn't want to watch another turn versus turn where he was playing. To no great surprise to me, he actually lost game 1 against the Estro player. I forget who it was. So basically, game 2 I'm casting because it's KTF Flash. Fresh from his basically his mini slump, he's lost to Luxury in this last OSL game, and I just want to see how he's doing. Basically, has he recovered from this defeat? Is he still in his slump? And normally I would expect him 99.9% of the time to defeat his opponent here, the white Zerg player at the 5 o'clock position, Mingu on Estro. Estro, first off, is ranked dead last in the Pro League standings. They're even behind Air Force 8. They're 12 out of 12 in the Pro League, and I mean, Mingu is their Zerg player. He's only 33% against Terran, though, in lifetime stats. So normally I'd say basically Flash was 100% against him. However, Flash has been doing terribly since his first loss in the OSL round of 8 against Luxury when he got Guardian rushed, and since then he's been 1-4 overall in statistics, which is absolutely unthinkable for Flash. Flash has been for the last 2 games against Zerg, against Luxury and a player called Zero. He's been going for these 8 barracks rushes. And I'm glad to see he's not gone for the 8 racks this time. He's gone for the supply depot first, because the 8 racks have been completely unsuccessful on this map. This is Andromeda, by the way. And he did go for the 8 racks 2 times in a row in the same position at the 1 o'clock. And he's failed in both times to do any damage to the Zerg player. It seems like he's gone for probably an 8 supply depot 8 racks this time. Probably going to go 1 racks into the command center. Oh, nice SCV harassment here, preventing Mingu from getting his hatchery up. Oh, he might actually kill off that drone there. So this is looking like the old Flash here, doing some nice micro. Finally, the drone gets up the 12 hatchery at the natural expansion on the outside for Mingu. So basically, I don't know much about Mingu, but he's probably not a very impressive Zerg player. And basically, I want to see, how is Flash doing after his loss against Luxury? Has he recovered? And Luxury is gonna, Flash is gonna scout the fact that Mingu has gone for his spawning pool and an early gas. Mingu might be going for a fast 2 hatchery build here, and Flash looks like he's gonna be going for his standard 1 barracks into command center. It looks like he is gonna be going for that, and this is his standard build here. However, for some reason, he didn't use that against Luxury in game 2, and he suffered because of it, because he just wasn't able to pick up his macros since his failed 8 racks bunker rush. And well, he didn't go for a bunker, but 8 racks marine rush. Anyway, basically, I want to see if Flash is going to recover. He still is in the MSL, of course. He's going to play in the round of 8 pretty soon against Lomo, a Terran player, and he's of course in the GomTV Amertech Intel Classic, which is right now in the round of 16. And I want to see if he's still the top-notch player that he was maybe 2 weeks ago, when basically everyone thought he was completely unstoppable. I mean, me included, pretty much everyone thought Flash was unstoppable, that he would lose occasionally to very top-notch, say, Protoss players or whatnot, but that he just was going to win the OSL, he was going to win the MSL, that he was the next savior, the next Bisu, the next boxer. I mean, Flash is 15 years old. He's very, very young. He has so much potential. And nowadays, everyone is saying, I mean, 2 weeks later, people are saying, Flash is burned out. Flash has played too many games for his team. I mean, he's playing in the series, in the first 4 games, and then as the ace for KTF. And it's hard for Flash, you know? I mean, he's 15 years old. He's one of the youngest Pro League players in StarCraft, and I just don't know how well he's going to do. It looks like Mingu actually pulling off his drones off gas, so I do expect a 3rd hatchery from him. He looks like he's not going for a fast 2 hatchery lurker or Mulas build. He's actually gone for a hidden hatchery at the expansion of the 7 o'clock base. Now he's got a bunch of Zerglings. I think 8 Zerglings going towards Flash's base, but Flash has a bunker up and his Marines. And this is Flash's characteristic play. This is the Terran fast expand followed by bunkering in. looks like Mingu's going for his Spire. Probably Mingu's going to be going for a Mulalisks. I don't know much about him, but he seems like he's fairly a cookie-cutter Zerg player, so probably going to go for the Mulalisks first, and looks like he's yeah, just getting up his expansion there. So I expect Flash to win this game. I expected Flash to win the second game of Flash versus Luxury, but he didn't. So maybe my expectations were wrong. Maybe Flash is entering a real slump, but my guess right now is that Flash is just tired. He's just been playing too much StarCraft recently, and whoa, Hydra's then going after Mingu, so not a standard waiting for the Spire. Engineering Bay going down for Flash. I expect that he's just tired. He's not in a real psychological slump. And, you know, StarCraft is a lot about psychology. I mean, you look at players like Savior, of course. Basically, people say he still knows the mechanics. He still does a lot of practice, but he just doesn't have the will to win anymore. Even looking at Jaedong recently, he just hasn't been playing so well. And it's not because he's lost his fingers. And his fingers haven't been chopped off. His high APM is probably still there. Just some psychological block is preventing him from playing at 100%. And I'm just wondering if Flash has that right now. Anyway, so this game, and basically this series, I do want to cast because I want to see how the KTF team is doing. Always, normally, I'd expect them to cream the last place Estro team, but they are actually 1-0 behind here against Estro because of Hery in the first game. Flash, anyway, going back to the game, he's got his Medic Marines and a Firebat out. He is actually getting a second bunker here at the front door. I wonder if he scanned the Hydra's den, and perhaps he's a little worried about lurkers. I'm assuming that's the only reason he'll be getting the second bunker up. If he suspected Mulalisk, I think he wouldn't be going for that bunker. He would have saved the minerals for just a couple more Marines and turrets inside of his base. Looks like Mingu is not going to have any success in trying to get in a couple of Zerglings into Flash's main here. Flash also getting the +1 and the factory, +1 attack upgrade most likely. And he's actually putting down a machine shop on his factory.